This week, the dressing room in our main suite has really continued to transform. And although you can still see the blue on the wall behind me, which is going to be painted over, we have come quite a long way in this room. You can see behind me the view. I'm actually sitting on the clawfoot tub right now, and we put that into position because we wanted to figure out our space and work out where we were going to build our platform, because this tub that I'm sitting on, which is sitting in this beautiful bay window, is actually going to be raised up, and so we are going to be building a platform that it's going to go on. So we've been testing out this week where exactly the tub should go, where it should be positioned in the window, and to make sure that A, you get a great view when you're sitting in the tub, that B, it's very comfortable, and that C, when you step out, you don't fall off the little platform that we have. We want to make sure there's enough room. So one of our jobs this week was to figure out where exactly this tub was going to go. This is a nice view, and it's very, very comfortable. Oh, it's covered in dust, but it's very comfortable. I can see myself enjoying a nice hot bath with some candles, glass of wine. You just need to get this clean and fill it with water. It's good. It's a good spot. In fact, I could just stay here. You carry on working and I'll stay here for the rest of the day. The tub may still be dirty and the window frame still needs to be painted, but I thought I'd give you a sneak peek of what the view looks like when you're sitting in the tub. The tub itself has come from another old house here in the village of Dorchester, and we're going to be sanding down the sides and painting it and repainting the beautiful feet. And I love the old history and detail because it still has the 5.5 foot marker on the bottom of the tub. The other big transformation in this dressing room is this part of the floor. Now, for the last probably 6 months, we have had a huge hole in the floor just here as we were running the plumbing to the tub, which you can see here. We now have it coming out of the floor, but there was a huge hole where we had to pull up all the floorboards, and we actually had to replace these floorboards because they were in not good condition and they weren't safe. So we ended up actually finding some floorboards from other parts of the manor. It's really important to us to be authentic and to use as much as we can of the materials in the house. So these floorboards that we put in just yesterday actually came from various different places in the manor. We got some of them from the attic, that we have been in the attic, and one piece, this piece here that you see in the doorway transition here, that actually came from the reception room downstairs. So we found pieces that would fit, and then we placed them into this space. And then yesterday, Stephen sanded this whole area, and you now will almost never know that this was patched, that it came from different areas in the manor. And so once we stain this floor, you won't even know that it was wood that came from a different place. So I want to say a big thank you to Janet and Stephen here in the village of Dorchester. They messaged me after watching last week's episode, and they suggested a new tool for me to try for removing all the dirt between the floorboards. If you remember from last week, I was using a screwdriver and it kind of worked pretty well. And but they suggested this handy dandy tool. I'm not sure what it's called, but Janet messaged me and she said, you know what, I have this tool that I use between the slabs in my patio to clear out all the dirt, and you should try it. So we picked it up, and I've been trying it in between the floorboards, and it works really, really great. So thank you so much to Janet and Stephen for lending me their tool. Like I say, no idea what it's called, but I may have to go and find one myself for future floors. So at the moment I'm using it in our dressing room to just finish off this floor in here. But yeah, who knew there was a tool for clearing out dirt between floorboards and patio slabs? So I've learned something new, and I really appreciate it that Janet and Stephen messaged me and let me know, because it definitely makes life much, much easier. It's so exciting to see this room coming to life and actually feeling like a space that you want to use. And to be honest with you, I just can't wait until we have all the walls painted, we have the flooring stained, and it's not going to be long. We're basically now ready in this room for paint. Once we've built our platform that the tub is going to go on, we will be ready to paint and stain the floor, and this room is going to get a complete and utter facelift. So I guess I better get out of this tub and get working on finishing this room so we can actually start using the tub with water in. I cannot wait. So I will see you next week on our next episode of the Ladysmith Manor Diaries.